The world isn't the same anymore. Was I wrong to trust Reverie? People still need me here in Alma, but I need to dig down deep inside to find a new strength. The heart of Reverie stops. Whoa! Whoa! For a couple seconds, my senses go numb. Then, the blast. A powerful wave rolls over the whole realm. Over me. Everything goes dark. Then I realize another heartbeat is missing from the world. Wait. I open my eyes back and brittle. For a second, the overflow of lights, colors, and smells is overwhelming. I have to leave my room. I stagger to the door, outside to the sun. As I walk across the lawn, I feel incomplete, broken up. Something's missing, but I don't know exactly what or why. As I get close to the main building, I realize I can hear sobbing. I can almost feel it. I see Nora right away, bowed over the kitchen counter, surrounded by crumpled tissues, face drawn with exhaustion. She moves as soon as she sees me. She flings herself at me and holds on tight as a rope. Oh no. Then I understand.
Polly.
Before she even says it.
Laszlo. Laszlo's dead.
Why didn't I see it coming? There are no words. The following days are a blur. Every morning is a chore. Every hour is a long and painful affair. Every evening is a dreadful story. Laszlo's gone. Laszlo's dead and I can't dream anymore. Now, Reverie has disappeared. The blast, the wave, whatever it was, it ruptured the link I had with the aspirations. Suddenly, I miss them. Day after day, their existence fades away. So why bother getting out of bed? Why? What day is it? Not that it matters, but... Another today, but a different one. I drag myself out of bed and notice somebody's left something for me. A flask of modified egregor. It's on the nightstand along with a note from an NK friend, Omar. As a PS, this wasn't your fault. If it weren't for you, we would all be lost. We believe in you. All of us. We know you'll find your way back. Can't remember when he dropped it off. Omar must believe this egregor is a way back to Reverie. If it exists. If I want to go back. So much for prescience. If I couldn't see Laszlo's death coming, why would I give a fuck about the aspirations? What did they do to help me? To make sure his death wouldn't have happened? Nothing. I needed that. Taking a shower felt like shedding my skin. But as I try to gather some clean clothes to get dressed, a heavy weight falls back on my shoulders. I'll never recover from this. I can't move my body. I can't move my mind. I'm stuck in this pain. Maybe it's better this way. Jade comes by, watch the trivia. Jade comes by. Nora's been camping out in the living room since it happened. She's either on her phone, scrolling endlessly, or she's watching the Trivid. Watching is a strong word. Her eyes are fixed on the images, but where is Nora? I'm not entirely sure. Tonight, Jade is here. She comes often, bringing food almost every day, but she doesn't say much. Trivid is on. Nobody's watching or listening. It's just there. White noise, distant waves, emptiness filling up the void. Then, some words snag our attention like fishhooks. MK has ruled that the death of an old man was an accident. According to MK, the fault lies with the protesters, who were manipulated by violent rioters and political activists. An MK spokesman just told us that.
Those bastards!
Exactly right. Bastards. Not sure my mother would have been able to stomach this, but where's Ursula? The thing is, we don't know where my mother is. Again. She rarely sleeps with the naiads. She's always out and about. Ursula's behavior always felt selfish, but this time it's something else.
You two, stay here. I'll go find Ursula.
What? Why?
I'm worried. And
We can't go on like this. But I can't say that out loud. Not now.
I need air. And I need to get some groceries. We can't rely on Jade to feed us for the rest of our lives.
Even if the food she brings is divine.
Polly.
I think it's a great idea.
That settles it. So I'm walking alone in Alma, chasing my mother. It's deja vu all over again. I scan the crowd trying to find her, and that's when I see it. A mural of Laszlo, his unmistakable face painted on a wall, his personality staring out from the brick and mortar. I fight back tears as I walk past, leaving it behind. A few streets down, I find my steps dragged towards his bar. Candles, flowers, teddy bears, left there by strangers, invisible hands and hearts carrying a piece of our grief. I can't stand this either. I turn, and then I'm running away to the beach. Here, I can't see Laszlo's ghost anywhere. I didn't know so many people cared. I didn't know how big of an impact he'd had in his life and in his death. But now it's clear to see. Alma is giving back, showing support and protecting its own. Now the tears come. Finally, I'm sobbing. I spot a silhouette in the distance, tall and thin, ankle deep in the cold water.
Mother?
She turns around. It's her. Her face is closed off, her posture sad and heavy with grief. I move closer. Something about her is different. Never seen her looking quite like this before.
The prodigal daughter returns. Or something like that.
She's drunk. That's a first.
Is there an equivalent in the Oxyon culture?
Oh no. The Oxyons were not known to be as forgiving as that. Perhaps that's what caused them to disappear. They didn't believe in forgiveness or love or charity.
She chuckles as if she's just made a joke, or as if this whole little speech was a scene she scripted and rehearsed.
Let's go home.
Home? What for? If we had followed my plan,
Oh, Jesus.
maybe home would still exist. But now, what for?
Come on.
The worst thing is, Laszlo didn't agree with me. My plan was too violent for him, too aggressive. Right up to the very end, he was always the same, protecting others before himself. And look what happened to him.
I want to shake her. I want to scream. Years of stilted conversations, misread meanings, poor communication. And now she stands there. Drunk, angry, lost. Lashing out at her wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be right.
I saw his face in town. Somebody in Alma painted a mural of him. Things are changing outside the Naiads' walls.
So what?
We need you. At home. And with what's about to come.
You don't need me. You never did.
True. But I can't say it out loud.
We need you. I need you.
You don't.
The aspirations. I can't hear them anymore.
I can see that strikes a chord. This is the angle to take it. To get her back to me.
Maybe it's what happened in Glory's Pyramid, or maybe it's the anger I felt when I heard about Laszlo.
Anger? At them?
They could have warned me. They schemed and plotted, playing with our lives. His life.
No. No. The aspirations need us more than we need them. You are their oracle. You are their guide.
She steps closer to me, emerging from the water.
When I was their oracle, I could always find answers to my problems and the problems of those around me. You cannot sever your link with Reverie.
I won't go back.
She smiles. It's small and faint, but a smile nonetheless.
I'll go back home if you agree to reconnect with the aspirations.
Oh.
Will you help me?
She looks at me in a new way.
Of course.
And then she hugs me. Go to sleep. Outside, the city's asleep. I feel lighter than I've ever been. If a gust of wind hit me right this minute, it would whisk me far away. In bed, I stare at the ceiling in the darkness, trying to make sense of the last few days. Sleep gently scoops me up in the middle of what I thought. A thought that becomes a dream. A dream that becomes a vision. A lake. Somewhere below my feet. A lake of egregor. The Oxion Lake, located right beneath the Naiads. This underground lake is one of the largest of Atina. It is believed to be related to the Oxions, but no proof of this connection has ever been found. Like the other caves in Atina, the water contained in this lake is believed to have special properties. MK has been studying what makes this liquid so peculiar, and this and other lakes are part of more ambitious analysis plan. So far, it remains a puzzle to be solved, and another key to understanding its unique heritage. Immense, steady, and welcoming. The dream fades. End of chapter.